Kim said thank you very much.
You were out there.
Yes, you did.
But you was talking and busy, so I just don't think you seen me.
Okay, I will.
No, I watched him put it all down.
I seen him load everything else when I was leaving.
Hey, that's okay.
Hey, how you doing? Did you roll it?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? Good. Yeah, Dell's. I don't know where Dell is. I'm sitting here.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Never Dell, man.
Calling back.
Never Dell. I
He's
feel like
already been
I'm
called.
a
Bobby, how you doing?
sprinter.
I understand. Bobby, how you doing, buddy?
Nope.
Yeah, he put on a little bit of weight.
Hey, what are you saying, man? I'm much better looking than Dell.
I didn't say you weren't. I just said you put on a little bit of weight.
I said, well, she got jobs.
Is that?
Well, you know you were there being a good friend, so that's all.
Well, see, Pat's one that Joanne felt that
That's the one about Brooks's house?
I almost squeezed it.
Pat was in the bar and Joan.
That's what I think you should.
Busy old courthouse.
Yeah, man. Just had a 4-hour hearing.
Should be. I told you that a month ago.
We just true like it is.
You're not.
How many?
Put as much heroin as he wants.
I don't know.
Well, thank you.
I do zero. That was probably half of it.
Brooks's house. You got that?
And I do
Is that where your water?
Yeah, I mean, it was.
Broody building. I seen that when you stopped right in that area there.
Prosecutors, everyone
Put your
worked
straw
on the same
in.
plan. No one got special act. I mean, it was, you give me your best on your day, I give you my best on mine. And everyone, I mean, the judges were, if you didn't do anything good, you
That's good though.
you just try. I mean, you would try cases, and if you would go to the first day of the preliminary hearing, and
Saved them for you.
Nobody wants to sit in front of me.
and you're Gary, the cop's there, go feel free to talk to them, you get them.
Actually, they got to keep it clear to get the cameras in here for you.
So,
Got to get that camera in there.
We were just in Las Vegas this past weekend.
pretty much, give me your best on your day, I'll give you mine. We'll fight about it again.
Yeah.
Here is, let me see if I can slide this, and the judge will give you a little bit there. So there's always a feeling of unfairness. Yeah, when it's, you arrest them, when you finish, let's say you get arrested.
She had the day off today, so I figured that was a good job for her to cut grass.
Item they can. Right.
Oh, okay.
Get you another chair, Bobby.
I'll charge you.
We talked about it. We talked more about anybody.
Yeah, no.
Criminal damage.
Marmite.
I did not bring Vanna with me tonight. She's working. How are you?
These are here.
Very good. Are you
I sat down and put one down last weekend on the calendar for this one. I knew I better look at it.
Taylor Lippert's grandmother? Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were Taylor. Because my son is taking her to prom, so I didn't know if you were her grandmother. Yeah. Did you guys ever get heat in your apartment?
That's hilarious.
Did you ever get the heat? Hey, what's up, Tom? How you doing, man?
Good.
Yikes, that's crazy. Oh, well, that's good.
One joint.
Days of
Crazy.
Comparing 1973 to today. You talking about some things in marijuana.
Yeah, she does. She does.
I don't do that stuff, Bobby. I didn't like
It's more fun today than it was 1973.
Right, yeah, she serves a couple times a week, every week, right. So that's good. Yeah, she's good. She's good. But hey,
That's why I was trying to compare it to.
I know.
When it comes to drinking, I don't drink it. And I don't do drugs.
Busy.
No, I don't new drums.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I won't do them then.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Nick's a good guy.
I don't know what things the kids get out of them drums. Especially the heroin.
So we don't have Jody Barr here.
Who knows? They didn't know how to do it.
All right, see you later.
This lawyer here.
Substitute.
Tyler, yeah, it's right there. They go it's one, yeah, they put them out, easy put them in the front row.
That sounds good. Whatever you want to put in there. Okay. Plumber, pipe. Jack of all trades, master of none.
Once you get on it, then you're
There you go. All right. Thanks.
Tom, if you were a pipe fitter plumber, you'd make that
You just joke. My best friend growing up.
Nothing going on yet. We're still.
Yeah.
7 years old. Indivisible. I chose to go to college. He went into a Marine wrestler. Stationed in Hawaii. We wrestled around the country to a picture. When he got out,
So Casey got engaged.
December of last year, 35 years at UPS. He retired. He's going to make $17 grand a year. Oh, really? So he gets. Who's the idiot? He's done. He's too. He's with the cat out of the bag. Have a That's what he did. He did tandem trucks. He ran tandem. He started out.
I'm good. How you doing, Tyler?
We all worked together.
We're going to make this a short one.
Then he went. Then when he got out of the Marines, he went in.
I do too.
Neighborhood delivery.
Tonight I do.
County delivery. Then semi-delivery, and then tri-state. And where he just ran the same. He worked the night shift, no traffic.
Could have been.
You're from Marin?
Yeah, fishing.
You're from Marin?
Aaron?
Oh, Aaron's at Redmond.
Oh. Has a bass fishing team now.
Yeah.
Did I know that?
They're teaching classes, but I need to be a teacher.
Guess Aaron's not going to be here.
He's on Facebook all the time.
And that's something.
Staff.
Yeah.
So, you know, he was really looking good.
Yeah.
And it was September.
He did. All right.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do? I mean, that's
You're right. That's your thing was first. Right.
I mean, I have
State championship. High school.
That means
Leonard be like the 20th.
You guys ready?
You got hurt.
That's something.
Thank you everyone for coming. We will get started with the Lawrenceburg Parks and Playgrounds meeting of April 4th, 2016. Could I get a roll call, please?
Member Tony Abbott.
Here.
Member Aaron Cook. Member Mel Davis.
Here.
Member Randy Abner.
Here.
Member Paul Seymour.
Here.
City Attorney Tom Blondell.
Here.
Utility Director Olin Clausen. And President Kelly Milan.
Here.
And myself.
Okay. Any announcements?
Your Honor, I do have one.
Yes.
Give you an update on the park equipment.
Great.
There was a delay at the end of last year due to a lack of the deposit being sent out.
Okay.
So as of right now, the equipment is on order for both Ludlow Hill and Arch Street.
Any idea on the timing?
They're going to put a rush on it, but it's kind of the bad time of the year to So hopefully within the next 4 to 5 weeks, we have some equipment.
Okay. Do we have any spares? I mean,
These are a lot of nuts and bolt type parts and
Okay.
bolt-on parts.
oh, okay. All right. Well, that answers the question we had. Okay. All right, thanks, Mario. Any other announcements? Just need a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any new business? It's not that I'm not aware of. Any old business? Oh, that's good. All right, I just need a motion to approve the claims for board approval.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Board of Works, well, as soon as we're seated.
Nice to meet you, Tyler.
All right. Thank you.
Do I name you in roll call? Rob Studi.
That just throwed me.
Okay. We'll call to order the City of Cincinnati, right? City of Lawrenceburg. I'm thinking about the Reds game too. I mean, everybody else is at the Reds game, so. City of Lawrenceburg Board of Works, April 4th, 2016. Can I get a roll call, please?
Member Paul Seymour Jr.
Here.
Member Alan Calloway.
Here.
Police Chief Donnie Combs.
Here.
Assistant Fire Chief Rob Studi.
Here.
EMS Director Bobby Mills.
Here.
City Attorney Tom Blondell.
Here.
Utility Director Owen Clausen. And President Kelly Milan.
Here.
And myself.
All right, any announcements? You guys got anything? I need a motion then to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Committee reports, Assistant Fire Chief Rob Schutte.
I have two things for you, Mayor. Our March run total was 58 runs, 36 for EMS assist and 22 for fires. It brings our average to date right now is 185 runs for the year. And you have papers in front of you there, the way Chief Tremaine has it laid out. Secondly, we currently have the city attorney reviewing the possible sale of engine 410 to the Hogan Fire Department. And if the sale goes through, we're requesting that the monies brought in from that be placed into the non-reverting fire equipment fund.
Okay. Instead of going back into the general?
Right, go into ours so we can purchase equipment needed, since we're selling one of our equipment to purchase something we might need in the future.
Okay. Maybe we'll do that in the form of a motion then, so we can keep track of that. But so can I get a motion to, any questions for Mr. Schutte?
I know that I think the police department sold something. The only concern I got is there a standard process that we ought to be setting up here if this is gonna become happening ever so often? Should we make I know that they're reviewing it, but it just seems like we ought to do it all the same.
Well, I think procedurally, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I think that's what Dell's doing as far as the procedure for doing that to match up what Chief Combs would ask for as well.
All right.
So, and I guess what you're trying to do is put it back into your equipment funds, and then that way...
So we could use the money sold, we could purchase equipment in the future if need be.
Right, okay. All right.
And then when you go to, you guys have always been good from what I've seen, when you want to purchase equipment, you always come before council and the board anyhow. I mean, it doesn't seem to me like you go out and do what you want to do with it.
Right.
I mean, that's what I've witnessed in the past, so, yeah.
No, they would still come before us with those requests. So... Okay, I need a motion then to, once the policy, I guess, that Dell's putting together in regards to replacing money back into the non-reverting fire equipment fund for this sale of engine 410 to Hogan Fire Department. I just need a motion to accept that.
I'll motion.
Second?
I second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, is that all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks. Police Chief Don Combs?
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to share with the board tonight, last week, our K-9 officers went to a training competition in Sparta, Tennessee, along with the State Police, Aurora, and Dillsboro. And over the last 4 days, the handlers and all the K-9 teams competed in real-life scenarios, which consisted of narcotic searches, vehicle pursuits, tracking, and building and area searches. And these handlers and K-9s compete against other handlers from other K-9s from 5 different states that represented Southeast Indiana in a professional yet a competitive manner. And I wanted to share to the board your guys' support with our K-9 unit. All of our 3 K-9 handlers went down there and each received a first place. Our main K-9 handler, Jacob Jump, and his K-9 Abram won first place in patrol, which is tracking building searches and apprehending suspects. Other officer Houston, his K-9 Siri, won first place in the timed event for speed and the apprehension of suspect. And Officer Troy Cochran and his K-9 Kilo won first place in narcotics, the fastest time event in narcotic searches. And like I said, you know, these or 5 other states competed in this, and we got first place in 3 events down there. They are improving, not just improving, but they are gaining more and more each and every time they do this. It just kind of goes to show the time that they spend here training on their own a lot, goes down there and shows what they could do. And we just appreciate the board, everybody's support. I just wanted to share that with you.
We appreciate them.
And they're out there working every day and getting called, and they're assisted, they're requesting us, so it's working out real well. Appreciate what you guys have done for us as well.
Anything else?
That's all I have.
Okay. EMS Director Bobby Mills?
Now, Mayor, I'm informed the board that the city attorney is viewing the county contract that we sign every year.
Okay.
Hopefully next month, or maybe next meeting, Dale might have something on it.
Okay.
Bring it before the board.
All right. Thanks.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, new business. I'm first up here. And first item is I hope most of you know we're bringing these powerboat races to town this summer. It'll be the weekend of June 17th. Friday night will be more of a fan-friendly night. The drivers and boats will be parked up here on High Street where people can go up and get up close and personal with the drivers and the boats. And Saturday will be the boat race. But we're making it into like a community event and things like that. But tonight what we're going to do is we've got to approve the sponsorship agreement. And then in council we'll approve sending the deposit money. So anyway, what I would ask for right now is a motion to approve the sponsorship agreement between ourselves and, let me see, Breakwater Powerboat Association is the name of the company. So I need a motion.
I'll make a motion, but I got one question.
Sure.
On D, if you read that, it looks to me like and I guess the deposit we're putting down would be refundable if something happens except for that 10,000.
Yes, that's money that will not be.
Which is better than what I thought, so
Yeah.
that's, Okay, but that's what that is.
It's not, that is completely non-refundable because of all the expenses he incurred up until now.
Okay.
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion to get this rolling.
Okay. Second?
Second.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Pass it on to council. Okay. Let me pull that aside. The next item that I have is what we found through just talking with the different folks here at the city when we first took over was that we really maybe lack and I don't know what the proper term is. I was corrected the other day that in the state of Indiana, you don't have certified electricians. Is that correct, Mr. Seymour?
You don't have to be certified.
Okay. What we were looking for is a person that is a qualified electrician, put it that way, but on the low voltage. We're not talking about a lineman here or anything like that. We're talking about people who come in and be able to change out a ballast, things like that. And then also, in addition to that, we knew we were deficient. We didn't have anyone that's qualified as what they call a control tech, where they can work on, what's the name of it? These, good idea. That are located in the lift stations, okay? And what we didn't want to do was get into a situation where we didn't have anybody who was qualified doing that. And then, we've got a liability issue. We've got, we want to make sure people are doing it safely and things like that. So what we're going to do is post an internal bid, giving someone that we already employ, or whoever that may be, an opportunity to get this training. So it's an opportunity for them to better themselves, to get some training that could never be taken away from them. So we're trying to do that internally rather than post an external job. I think in front of you, you'll see the job description that has been made. So we'd like to, we've talked with the union about this. They're in favor of us posting this internally, giving somebody an opportunity. And then to see, maybe nobody will sign it, I don't know, but it at least gives somebody an opportunity to maybe better themselves. So anyway, what I'd like to do is get a motion from you all to allow us to post this internally.
I just have a question.
Sure.
Based on what you said there, does that mean that you're going to revamp the education and experience part of this bid,
What's that now?
the job vacancy?
Yes. Yeah. Well, the job vacancy is, I mean, that's what we'll post is the bid.
Okay. And then will we still offer the opportunity to get training if they want?
Oh, yes, that's what'll happen. If somebody internally signs the bid, we know they're not going to have all these qualifications. We're going to give them the opportunity to get this experience, experience and education. That way we can, we'll have an investment in them.
Okay.
Well, let's say it does happen internally and we try this. Will we immediately move that person into that position? Will he be going to a night school, or will he be, how will that work? What will you do there? What's your idea?
What I've been told about the training for this kind of stuff, it could be a combination of days or evenings. I mean, it just depends where it's going to be located and where it's going to be offered at. But yeah, I mean, the point would be to try and get them trained as quickly as possible. And we'll just have to do it at somebody else's timing, wherever those courses are offered.
And this is strictly internal. If nobody takes it, will you come back to us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we won't do anything until we come back to you, but the intent is to try to fill it internally initially. Yes. Any other questions? I need a motion then to post the internal bid for control technician.
I'd like to make a motion for you to proceed.
Okay.
I'll second.
Second, all right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. All right, tonight I would like to, you've got an application for employment in front of you to, I would like to hire the pool manager tonight. Summer's coming pretty quick. We advertised this in the newspaper, and I think we got 2 applications back, and one person was not qualified, so to speak. So I would like tonight to ask you to employ Dee Abbott as pool manager for the 2016 summer. Any motion?
Motion.
Second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. That's all the new business. Any old business that I'm not aware of? All right, I just need a motion to accept the claims for board approval.
So be it.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to adjourn. Second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Utility board meeting starts as soon as we're seated.
Say his name on it?
Yeah, that's all right. All right, I'd like to call to order the City of Lawrenceburg's Utility Board for April 4th, 2016. Need a roll call, please.
Member Tony Abbott.
Here.
Member Aaron Cook. Member Mel Davis.
Here.
Member Randy Abner.
Here.
Member Paul Seymour Jr.
Here.
City Attorney Tom Blondell.
Here.
Utility Director Olin Clausen. President Kelly Milan.
Here.
And myself.
All right, announcements? Anybody?
Nope.
Okay. I need a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting. So moved. Second?
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Committee reports. I think, got something, Mr. Lyons?
I do. Andrew Lyons with the Water and Sewer Department. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but we purchased that new vac truck last year. We had our old vac truck, had some of our guys clean it up, degrease it, wash it. They polished on it, they sanded on it, they painted on it. They did a great job with the truck, they really did. When the thing rolled out and we got all our pictures of it, it looked almost like a new truck again, you know. So they did a great job. When we got our bids, got our quotes on the new vac truck, the offer for trade-in on the old truck was only $10,000. So we declined. You know, we knew we could do better. We were certain we could probably get, you know, in the $30,000 range for it. So after cleaning it up, we advertised the truck on a website called govdeals.com. They deal strictly with government entities. So that's their niche. You know, they charge a fee much like eBay. The auctions are set up much like eBay. So we listed it on there with a $30,000 reserve, which is what we hoped we'd get, you know. Figured we'd get more. We had 1,836 people look at our truck on that auction site. We ended up with 169 bids. The bids in the last 2 hours, we had 100 of those. 169 were in the last 2 hours of the auction. We ended up selling the truck for $106,000.
Should have took the trade-in.
Yeah. So the GovDeals side is a great thing for us. It's a great thing for the sewer department right now. I encourage our other departments to use it. It's a good thing for Lawrenceburg. It's a good thing for our neighboring communities to use it as well. Hardly anybody in Indiana is using it.
Wow.
So
I got one favor to ask of you. if they did that good a job of cleaning, just make sure when they come pick it up, they grab the right one.
Yeah. Yeah. The truck looks good, you know, it does. You know, I put 225 pictures on that website, so, you know, there weren't any questions. You know, pictures worth 1,000 words, so I didn't get a lot of phone calls because it was all right there, you know, for everybody to see. Had a couple page description that talked about everything on the truck, the options that were there, all the things that we'd replaced on the truck over the years. So it was a pretty good truck, you know, but it was 17 years old. You know, we don't have a fleet of trucks, we have one truck. So having a piece of equipment 17 years old sitting around, you know, it was gonna bite us sooner or later to where we couldn't get out and fix an emergency. So, you know, some people would say, well, you know, if you had a truck worth $100,000, what do you need a new one for? Well, that's why. You know, we don't have 2 trucks or 3 trucks, you know. So, happy with the outcome. We got a good price out of it. And so, everybody should consider using that site, and I can help them get set up with it, so.
My daughter's got a car to sell.
Yeah. I don't think the city can buy it and sell it.
Any questions for Andy?
I'd like to, for the lawyer group to get that information, and that might be something that we really look into on anything else that we do have. Unless, of course, that we were doing this to help another community, which is a whole different thing. Okay?
Sure, we can do that. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
That's a good story.
Yeah, it is a good story.
Good story. Thanks, Andy. All right. That went into non-reverting fire fund. Rob, you guys thank Andy after this. Yeah. Okay. All right. New business, I don't have anything. Anybody else does? Old business, either, nothing. I need a motion to review, or to approve the claims for board approval. Need a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Please rise for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Okay, I'd like to call to order the City of Lawrenceburg Council meeting for April 4th, 2016. Could I get a roll call, please?
Member Tony Abbott.
Here.
Member Aaron Cook. Member Mel Davis.
Here.
Member Randy Abner.
Here.
Member Paul Seymour Jr.
Here.
Police Chief Tom Combs.
Here.
Assistant Fire Chief Rob Schutte.
Here.
EMS Director Bobby Mills.
Here.
City Attorney Tom Blondell.
Here.
Utility Director Olin Clausen. Mayor Kelly Milan.
Here.
And myself.
Okay, any announcements? I do have one. Just want to let everybody know that what all of us have been doing here, first 3 months have been just trying to identify how the city works and everything, and lo and behold, we got insurance that came due in April, so we were negotiating insurances, and what we did this year was able to save the city about $155,000 on our property and casualty insurance premium from last year. We didn't lose any coverage, didn't increase the deductible. We just asked questions, and quite honestly, it was we had a lot of good help, and I just think that it's just a testament to what's been going on here with this group, and I appreciate everybody's hard work, and I expect things like this to continue. So, but I just think it was worth noting and telling people about, because it's, we'd always talk about it. Well, it's your money. this is a savings of your money. So, anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Anybody got any other announcements? Okay, I need a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
I'll make
So moved.
Anybody want to do a second?
Second.
I hear you.
Take your pick, Diane. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I can't see. All right, now better. All right, committee reports, Assistant Fire Chief Rob Sheedy, anything?
Just what was reported in the Board of Works.
Okay. All right. Police Chief Don Combs?
Thank you, Mayor. Just want to reiterate to the council, the K-9 guys going down to Sparta, Tennessee, and their training, they were all certified. They had the competition through, and all three of the guys got first place in individual events. So just want to reiterate that. And also, been talking about our firearm safety class. It is scheduled for April 23rd this month. That's been in the paper. We've been getting some applications on that. So our firearms instructor, Morgan Hedrick, is going to hold that course April 23rd. That's on a Saturday. It's an all-day event. So it's going to looking to be good right now. So that's all I have.
Okay. EMS Director Bobby Mills?
No further report.
All right. New business, looks like we got the Dearborn Community Foundation Youth Grants Committee here.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
You're welcome.
I'm Mike Halfermeyer. First thing I'd like to do is introduce our committee that come to see. We have E.G. and Mike McLaughlin. I'm sure you know. Barb Brannigan, Brenda Conradi, I don't believe is here. We also have Garrett Kavanaugh and Dick Castellio. And I'm sure you already know Denise Sedler, who is the project manager for the Community Foundation. She's the one that keeps us all out of trouble. We've been doing this for 17 and a half years, so I prepared a 2-hour report.
That's good.
But then I decided there's a ball game we probably want to see tonight, so I've reduced it to 45 minutes.
We appreciate that.
Okay. Seriously, in June of 1998, we first started the Lawrenceburg, or you folks started, the Lawrenceburg Youth Endowment. During that period of time, we've granted out approximately $2,541,467.36, approximately. This is the fourth administration since that started. We are here to thank you and your people before you, because every administration before you and this one have always returned the payout for that endowment back to our grant program, which we started at the time dividing it, saving some, granting some. We now have saved $1,535,601.68, approximately. Anyway, each year we give out approximately $150,000 to the youth of Dearborn County. Through that, we have the best fields, equipment, safety equipment that money can buy, barring any surrounding area. And we have you to thank for that, the city of Lawrenceburg, through your graciousness. I would like to just give you one example of how much it means to the people. I'm with the Aurora Lions. Through the money from this, we started last year having a movie in our parking lot at the Lions. It costs a lot of money to rent first-run movie. So through your graciousness, we had 2 of those last year. We'll have 4 this year. But it was so pleasing to see kids there that you know, just by the way they were dressed, they don't get to go to the Greendale Cinema. And what the highlight of the one evening was 3 cars pulled in the back of the lot by Andrews, and the kids then sat on top of the cars. They made it a drive-in theater. So those are the type things, besides the sporting equipment and all the things, that through your graciousness and the people that thought of this to start with, we can't thank you enough, and your continued support of it. So that's why we're here, to not ask for a thing, just say thank you for what you've done.
We certainly appreciate it. Thank you. I only hope we can live up to what our predecessors have done, so. Thanks, Mike. Any questions for them? Pretty impressive list here, 2015. All right, I'm asking to table the next item, the conflict of interest, till the next meeting, please. And then Clerk Treasurer Tyler Reaney.
Thank you, Mayor. Pursuant to Indiana Code 36-7-14-13, Version B, the annual report of the Lawrenceburg Redevelopment Commission must be filed with the unit's executive, the mayor, and the fiscal body, the city council, not later than April 15th each year. This report is included in your packets, and any questions can be directed to Brian Messmore.
Any questions? Brian's over here itching to answer. Okay. All right, I'm next, I guess. This is just a carryover from the Board of Works on the boat races we got coming to town. And what I'd like to do is, we're going to have to do a couple motions here. The first one is, I'd like to get a motion to accept the sponsorship agreement that was passed on to us by Board of Works.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next motion is, we need a separate motion to pay the deposit to the promoter. I need to send that out tomorrow. And what I need a motion to do is to pay a deposit of $36,794 to the Breakwater Powerboat Association. I need a motion.
Moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And with that said, I hope everybody is able, we're just trying this boat race this year. Aurora had it for 14 years, I was told today, and they were getting somewhere 15 to 20,000 people down there for that. And for whatever reasons, they stopped it, and I don't think it's been around here for 4 or 5 years, and we were approached, and we thought, well, let's see what people's appetite is for it around here. We're willing to try it and see more folks we can get downtown here and enjoy our riverfront. I mean, we're looking at it as a positive. So I hope everybody else will join us that weekend, and actually the following weekend is the bicycle race coming back. So you'll see a lot of good advertising coming out about that. So anyway, I don't have anything else. Any old business? All right, comments from the audience. Yes, sir.
Mayor, I had one more thing I should have mentioned. 3 people have been on that committee since it started. BEG, Barb, and myself. And that's a long time, I think, to stay with the program. But it's fun giving away other people's money.
We appreciate you guys staying on there that long. Anybody else from the audience? Don't be shy. The game doesn't start for another, 2.5 hours?
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just curious about the boat races. Where will you be able to see them?
Can you come up to just so we got it recorded, Gene? Sorry.
Jean Fouch. I'm just curious where we'll be able to watch the boat races.
Well, we were talking about that today, and the races, according to the promoter, is going to be right down here. The center of it will be right at the end of Walnut Street. So both ways, because they'll do a loop-de-loop there. So we're assuming people will be sitting up on the trail in the grass. Park blankets in the grass there. Where there is room, you can't go down to the water. Won't be able to do that for insurance reasons. And then the parking lot of the Ivy Tech building over there, and we're even looking at maybe there's some room to put some bleachers over there. So,
Okay, great.
yeah, got a lot of good things planned. Thanks for asking. Anybody else? Okay, I need a motion to approve the claims for board approval.
Moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second? Second. All right, all those in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thanks, everybody, for coming.
When's the last time a meeting, city council in the district?
That's a pretty quick one. Like that. Yeah, it's all because of Tom.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
This is a record. You like that? This is a record.
That's what I say.
We set the record, Kelly.
Yeah, I think we do.